Sorry we're late. We've had one of those days, but we're here now and we're very excited to be singing together because last Friday, this time last week, Ros, where were we approximately? Let's think about this.
I think we were possibly approximately in Southgate.
In Southgate, trying to make it to meet Jude. Yes, you're right. If you're watching out there, Belen, that cup of tea and a Kit Kat on Southgate was the best cup of tea I think I've ever had in my life. So Ros and I are very excited that we did do our walk. Ros, tell us a bit more about it.
Yes, we didn't actually fall out.
No.
Excellent. We didn't catch the bus.
No.
We even managed to keep Councillor Marchard safe, which was a relief, actually. But yes, we left nice and early. I don't know if any of you saw the video that was put together of little chunks of our walk on the way. It was not without incident, but it would be very dull if lives generally were without incident. We'd have nothing about which to speak. So it was absolutely wonderful. If you have seen the video online, I should tell you that the weather wasn't actually as bad as it looked and sounded.
It sounds like it's howling a gale.
I know, and it makes us look even more heroic,
Intrepid.
I think, you know. But yes, it was very, very lovely. And you think the thing is about Gower is that different chunks of it are all different. So I was saying to Andy earlier, I didn't actually feel like I only did one walk. I felt kind of like I did
like
three
in one. Yeah.
Yes, you know, so buy one, get two free, because you do the rugged bit at the beginning, and then you go across the beach, and then once you're up onto the cliffs at the other side of Pobbles, then it's path all the way. So you feel like you do it in three different chunks. But the only mistake I make every time I've done it is I think that Caswell is nearly Limeslade.
Yes, and it's not. Yes.
But it was great. And I mean, yes, we had we had some publicity to do, and we stopped for a couple of cups of tea. So yes, we did okay, I think.
We did.
And we raised, thanks to you lovely guys. Yeah.
Over £4,000 now, which is just incredible.
So thank you.
It's all part of what's enabling us to keep the lives going and be able to carry on as choir into the new year and whatever that brings. So thank you very much.
Indeed.
So it's our Friday Live.
Hurrah!
Let's do it.
Definitely. So we're going to start, why wouldn't we, with a bit of Pack Up Your Troubles. And It's a Long Way to Tipperary, which were, of course, marching songs invented for the soldiers in the First World War. We know a bit about traipsing now, so I think we're entitled to do it. So you know what happens? We sing Pack Up Your Troubles and It's a Long Way to Tipperary. Personally, I'm going to sing it in that order. And then we sing one of them all over again, and you can do whichever you choose at any time because they're partner songs and they fit together really nicely. So we'll start with Pack Up Your Troubles. Here we go, everybody. Good luck. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you a Lucifer to light your fag. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. Oh, there you go. It's a good opener, that one.
One day we should be brave and try between us to sing the different song, but I'm not hopeful that we'll be that successful.
I have to say, I don't trust myself to sing the right words, actually, as your choir leader.
Oh, that's good because I definitely wouldn't. So.
Super. What have you got first on
Bring
that
Me
list then?
Sunshine.
Smashing. Before I start playing the incorrect backing track, that would be a disaster, darling. Here we go. Bit of Bring Me Sunshine. Why not, eh? Bring me sunshine in your smile. Bring me laughter all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the years. Never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Bring Life's too short to be spent living anything but fun. We would be so content if we gathered in a sunbed, village heart all day long. Keep me singing a happy song. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Now, I have to say, do you know what the theme tunes of today are missing? A jazz glockenspiel.
I didn't know there was such a thing, a jazz glockenspiel.
No, it might, well, actually, there may have even been a vibraphone in there as well. Vibraphone's very big in the 60s and 70s. It's not surprising, really, very exciting.
You know, I sometimes wonder if I'd have had, lots of music lessons and stuff, maybe in me there's an instrumentalist that I never knew.
Yeah.
So maybe jazz glockenspiel is the one.
I think you could even go the whole hog and go marimba as well.
Marimba glockenspiel. I think it's in me, Roz.
I think you'd be lovely at it. And excuse me, Lady Evelyn Glennie, she rocks the marimba and a jazz glockenspiel. Yeah, so excellent. What's next? Edelweiss. Edelweiss, excellent. So this is one of the first songs we ever did as a choir, wasn't it?
It was.
When we
Week
were
1, song 1.
It was, I think it was. Always a winner, this one. See, I've gone all misty-eyed at Christopher Plummer again. Look. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland brilliant. Excellent. So I don't know if you want to tell us a bit about what our funding is going to go towards.
Well, the funding will just enable choir to keep going, really. So we have various different income from different funders that we're very grateful for. So this year we've had funding from the ICF, which is a health board pot of money and Welsh Government money. And we've had funding from Sancta Maria. But with everything that is changing in the world of the economy and funding and so on, then we just don't know what the year ahead holds. So what having this, little big chunk of money in means is that we can definitely keep going with the live streams, keep them going at the same time as starting to meet in person as well. So kind of having that double approach to what we do as choir. So so that's what we're hoping to
Excellent.
do.
No, I think because quite a few people have been asking me, and you're much more kind of better at articulating these things, because we've had to think kind of creatively, haven't we?
We've had to think on our feet, and some of it we want to keep going. So we've realised that being able to connect this way really helps people that struggle to get out. So we don't want to lose what's been really positive
No.
about this. Keep all that going. At the same time, we're desperate to start meeting in person again. So we'll be starting to do that, but we don't want to stop doing this. So it's going to enable us to keep going with both of those things and just keep growing and making CDs and DVDs as well.
Maybe some visits to the homes, some
Yeah,
virtual visits or
absolutely.
real visits, when the time comes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hal.
So
That's
we're
great.
going to use it well.
Brilliant. Okay, so let's, we've had our little stock numbers through lockdown, ones that I know that people could kind of sing without having to get words and stuff like this. And this one keeps coming back, as do the other Vera Lynn songs. And we've had a couple of reasons to sing about Vera. Of course, she passed away, didn't she? But also, this year has seen us commemorating, I should say, VE Day, and of course Armistice just last week. So she's been coming out the box quite a lot, old Vera, and here we are again. It's going to be Bluebirds. Here we go. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow, when the world is free. The shepherd will tend his sheep, the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. The shepherd will tend his sheep, the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. whilst you wait. And see. Now then, how about her for being the exemplary chorister? See, watching me, she's amazing.
I'm watching you like a hawk because I really don't want to get it wrong.
Excellent. You've never got it wrong. Embarrassingly, whereas I
So we've got Calon
mess it up on a regular basis. Calon Lan, is it? Very good. Okay, why not? Whoopsie, excuse me while I just stand on the wrong end of the pedal. Clever me. Nid o'i'n gofyn bywyd moethus, a'r y byd na'i welai man. Gofyn rwyf am galon hapus, calon honest, calon lan. Calon lan yn llawn daioni, tic a chiwn ar lili dlos. Dim ond calon lan allgani, cani'r dydd a chanu'r nos. Peda mi nhw'n oled bada, hedyn mi am ganddo sydd. Goled calon laryn weddol, andwy'n mathol elw fydd. Calon lan yn llawn daioni, teg a chiwn ar lili dlos. Dim ond calon lan allgani, cani'r dydd a chanu'r nos. Hwyr a bore fyn yminiad, bwyd i'r nef ar adain can ar ei ddiw, mwyn fy ngheidwad, roddi mi galon lan. Calon lan yn llawn daioni, tic a chiwn ar lili dlos. Dim ond calon lan allgani, cani'r dydd a chanu'r nos. Calon lan yn llawn daioni, tic a chiwn ar lili dlos. Dim ond calon lan allgani, cani'r dydd a chanu'r nos. Well, I'd like to congratulate you on passing your GCSE Welsh level 9 for the spoken
If only
element.
it was as easy as that.
You're very good, you know. You can do this and everything. That's what this screen is for,
It's for
actually.
this, yeah.
What's going to happen is, after lockdown, they're going to have one of these in every single Welsh-speaking chapel.
Yeah.
So the people in the front row don't have to wear hats anymore and take their umbrellas.
Definitely.
Now, I'm going to tell you something about that. You all know the history of that. You all know it was written in, some people say that's Treborth up there. Some people say it's Llangyfelech. But you know where it is. It's by the Welcome Pub, just on the common there. I do everything by pubs. I do, don't I? Just by the Welcome Pub. Go straight past the Eagle and the King's Head until you get to the crossroads, and then just before you get to the Welcome, it's down there, and it's called Capel Mynydd Bach, right? So I suppose let's call it Mynydd Bach, which is where Mynydd Bach School used to be, which is now called Daniel James, which is the real name of the guy who wrote Calon Lan. His bardic name was Gorosydd, which is why the big street in Penlan is Hill Gorosydd, and originally it was written in this key. Calon Lan yn llawn daioni, tic a chiwn ar lili dlos. So this time next year, That's what Helen is going to be aiming for.
Can you imagine? The
Carol
cats of
Lan in the original
Swansea.
key of B flat. I'm not being funny. They were a different breed, honestly. These
Yeah,
people.
you'd have to channel your inner kind of 1940s woman, wouldn't you, to get up there?
Yeah, or possibly even Victorian.
Yeah.
You know, they were strong women. These women whose husbands were down the mine all the time, and they were left with the babies cleaning the house with
With
one
good
hand and
lungs,
everything.
yeah.
Oh yes, indeed. Right, what have we got next, Mrs.?
We've got tulips.
Oh, fabulous. I don't know why I thought it was, you make me feel so young. So let's go to my other device. Oh, look at me, looking like I know what I'm doing. It's hysterical, isn't it? It's funny because Helen and Andy set everything up beforehand, and I just kind of stand there looking absolutely rubbish and lost. Here we go, tulips. When it's spring again, I'll bring again tulips from Amsterdam. With a heart that's true, I'll give to you tulips from Amsterdam. I can't wait until the day you fill these eager arms of mine. Like a windmill keeps on turning, that's how my heart keeps on yearning for the day I know we can share these tulips from Amsterdam. Here we got some la's coming up. La 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 la. When it's spring again, I'll bring again tulips from Amsterdam. With a heart that's true, I'll give to you tulips from Amsterdam. I can't wait until the day you fill these eager arms of mine. Like a windmill keeps on turning, that's how my heart keeps on yearning for the day I know we can share these tulips from Amsterdam. Share these tulips from Amsterdam. Oh, you see, don't you miss all this?
I do miss a song that ends with a dum dum.
Absolutely. Everybody likes a song that ends with a chonk chonk.
It does.
For sure. Very good. Right. You can see today it is fairly grim, this weather out here, but we are going to bring a bit of sunshine and a bit of colour. Now, you know Helen gets very upset about the words in this, and I must dig out the alternative.
It's a desperately sad song that's masking as a really lovely, cheerful song, isn't it?
It is, as are so many songs
as
out
are
there.
so many. I know. Because really, it's heartbreaking, isn't it?
And you know, it's been covered by a number of people. I don't know. Lockdown has forced me to research these sort of facts. And it's been actually covered, would you believe, by Willie Nelson, of all people.
Okay, well, maybe we could work on the same or do a version.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Even me on a bad day could be Willie Nelson. Here we go. I try to not make you cheerful. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only stay the same. But if you leave me to love another, you'll regret it all one day. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, did you like my Psycho reference in there? Very good. Super duper. Yes. Oh, by the way, big up the harmonies.
I got a little harmony in there.
That was lush. Yeah, warn me when you're going to do it next time, that's all. Just so that I can upstage you. That's fine. One diva here, and that's all. Hang on a minute, have I got this? What's this, sorry?
Singing in the rain.
Singing in the rain.
We'll go from sunshine to rain, which is pretty much what the weather does
Yeah,
every day.
absolutely.
Twice a day.
We need to do. Let us know, let us know, let us know. Do we not?
I'm ready for some snow. I
Yes.
know it's unpopular because it makes it hard to get around, but quite frankly, Roz, that's not a problem this year, is it?
No, indeed.
I
Let's
don't
face
need
it.
to drive very far. I've got no big commute that's going to be a problem.
Nobody's been anywhere for 9 months, so we may as well be inside.
Even taking a snow day from work or whatever doesn't actually mean anything.
It's not a snow day anymore.
I really want some snow this year.
I couldn't.
Do you think that we could have snow?
I don't think it's unreasonable, do you? No, exactly. And we did have a fantastic summer, didn't we? You know, weather-wise, I mean.
Yes.
And the berries have been very, very good.
Yeah.
And they do say that's a sign of a hard
when
winter.
Berries be out,
when
the
berries
snow
be out, snow's
will
come
fall.
in and all that.
I'm hopeful.
I reckon. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I'll walk down the lane with a happy refrain, just dancing and singing in the rain. Still rubbish. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I'll walk down the lane with a happy refrain, just dancing and singing in the rain. Why can't I whistle? Could I have some whistling lessons from somebody, do you think?
No, not very good.
It's pretty good, better than me. You're better than me, honestly. I mean, you'd think it would just be about lungs, wouldn't you? Okay.
Who was it in choir that was really good at whistling and could do that like beautiful bird song whistling, like the warble?
Do you know, I don't know.
Somebody once that could do that.
I don't know. David does a very good quiet. Yes, love that. Love that. Right. Okay.
What happens when you get sunshine and rain?
Would it be anything to do with rainbow, would
I think
it?
it might be, Roz.
We had a fabulous rainbow on our
Yes,
walk,
we
didn't
did,
we?
we did.
You could even see the pot of gold,
Yeah.
couldn't you? Right at the
That's
end
where
of
we were
it.
heading.
But unfortunately, it was not to be. What would we have done had we got to the pot of gold? Would we have abandoned the walk?
you know, because we would have had enough
we
money
were doing
then.
it for sponsorship, and
Yeah,
then we got the pop
yeah.
goals.
But would we have had to do the? I don't know. See, moral questions flummox me. Okay, here we go.
This one's for you, Rita.
Yes. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? It's very good. If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? We'll never do it justice like Rita does, but we have a go, don't we? We have a go. Excellent. Right. I think we've got a bit of Come Fly With Me.
We do.
Lockdown favourite, this one. Never really did it before. Now we have a...
No, it's the thing. It's because everyone's thinking about all the holidays that you could go.
Yeah, definitely.
Flying somewhere.
Definitely. And my neighbours love it as well.
Oh,
It's one of
because they obviously know all the songs
They
really
know
well.
all the songs.
Have they ever, like, asked
Complained, put a
what
brick
you're
through my window?
doing? Because I do, you know, your house is close to other houses, and every day, faithfully, Roz has been doing these amazing sessions for us. And you've got an incredible pair of lungs, Roz, if you don't mind me saying. And you're not, you know, quiet singer. So I'm picturing that your neighbours hear everything every day. Do they think that, like, her next door is a bit weird? She sings every day. Or have you actually told them that, you know, you're like broadcasting to...
Well, yeah, it's very funny actually, because my neighbours on the left, she doesn't hear at all.
Deaf supposed.
No, absolutely. Next door, the other side, also the case, and not there at the moment.
Okay.
So empty,
so you're fine.
empty either side. So
Okay.
the one I'm attached to, not there at the moment. Tilly, quite deaf. Her granddaughter, Louise, is manager of Sea Salt and Mumbles. She's out most days, managing shops.
Yeah.
And then we've got Emir and Vicky, the next door but one, and he works in the prison. He's a prison officer for youth offenders, so he goes off to work early on his bike. Yeah,
so you can be as loud as you like.
So I've told them, but they're the ones who in lockdown were there a bit, and they stood outside and listened because it reminded them of songs that their parents used to have on in the house. You know what I mean? So they do know. But there's another chap there, and I have to apply to him. He's like the chairman in the rugby club. I have to apply to him to become a member. So I have to keep my nose clean with him. And he said, I heard you practicing this morning. And I said, no, I wasn't practicing. I was broadcasting.
She knows those songs quite well.
So he said, oh, how does that work then? And I told him, and he said, oh, excellent, I'll have a listen next. I was like, oh, no, sorry, I don't. It's 5 minutes of your life you'll never get back, sort of thing. Right, let's have a bit of Come Fly With Me.
This song I don't really know, so I think I'm going to leave it to you, Ross. I don't want to...
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
get you up there where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear angels cheer, 'cause we're together. Otherwise, it's such a lovely day. Just say the words and you beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, we'll fly, let's fly. Oh, come, let's let's fly away. Once I get you up there where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You might even hear angels cheer, 'cause we're together. Otherwise, it's such a lovely day. Just say the words and repeat the words down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly, we'll fly. Ah, come, let's fly Oh, well, do you know what, right? If the opera work dries up, I could always be Jane McDonald,
Yes,
couldn't I?
You could go cruising.
I could go cruising, couldn't I?
So you can tell I don't know that song because, in fact, I missed out 2 verses. I do apologise.
No, don't apologise, because it's
Nothing changes.
I
You'd think
just-
in lockdown I could have perfected my PowerPoint skills, but already I've made like 3 or 4 mistakes with these.
Oh, not at all, not at all. And do you know what? It's me as well, because I say, oh, do you know what's a good idea? Let's stick this one in. Let's stick this one in, and then suddenly, like you're faced with a whole new thing of songs to learn. Right, what have we got? Oh,
Shall we go there?
why not?
Let's
Those
do
are the
it.
days. Once upon a time there was a tavern where we used to raise a glass or two.
Cheers, Ross.
Remember how we laughed away the hours and dreamed of all the great things we could do. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. For we were young and sure to have our way. La 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 la. Then the busy years went rushing by us. We lost our starry notions on the way. If by chance I'd see you in the tavern, we'd smile at one another and we'd say, those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight Was that lonely woman really me? Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. We were young and sure to have our way. La 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 la. Through the door there came familiar laughter. I saw your face and heard you call my name. Oh, my friend, we're older but no wiser, for in our hearts the dreams are still the same. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. We were young and sure to have our way. La 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 la. Last time.
Doing a ole.
Definitely. You start smashing plates on the floor. Excellent. Excellent. What are we on next? Anything? Oh, come on. Another one for Reet, I think, isn't it? Yes? You're My World. How fab. I'm so glad I chose this so that Helen can sing it on her own view. No, I'm joking. She'd be magnificent.
No, I'm only magnificent on New Year's Eve. Well after midnight.
The other side of a bottle of ouzo, isn't it?
Yes, that's when I think I'm amazing.
Okay, let me just do this again because it's gone all quiet over there. How strange. We may not be having it, guys and gals.
You're My World a cappella.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, there we are. Let's try again. Here we go.
You're my world, you're every breath I take. You're my world, you're every move I make. Other eyes see the stars up in the skies, but for me they shine within your eyes as the trees reach for the sun above. So my arms reach out to you for love. With your hand resting in mine, I feel a power so divine. You're my world, you are my night and day. You're my world, you're every breath I breathe. If our love ceases to be, then it's the end of my world for me.
Oh, Rhonda, do you think we need to use headphones then? Of course. No, I feel it goes
With your hand resting in mine, I feel a power so divine. You're my world, you
Do you know what, guys? You got it absolutely spot on then, didn't they?
Yes,
They
they
were
did.
great with the stopping at the
They
end.
did.
It was
Not-
all together.
Nobody started at the wrong time.
Nobody started at the wrong time. Well done. I can't believe it. So clearly, lockdown has paid off for us all. Hey, do you know what? We're going to leave it there today. I shall see you bright and early on Monday morning. I'll tweet as usual, put it on Facebook, tell you what time I'm going to be there. It's probably going to be about 10 to 8 because I've got a busy old day on a Monday. Please remember, if you've got any birthdays, anniversaries, requests, you can email me, send it through to the Musical Memories page, or email me or Helen, and we'll get it played for you. Helen, do you want to say anything?
Say that again?
Do you want to say anything before we
No,
go?
that was lovely singing with you, Roz. I'm always worried I've forgotten how to sing. So it's encouraging to like get together and just keep those vocal cords
It's all right,
going.
you know, because it's like getting on a bike. It's still muscles, isn't it? So once you've cranked them up at the beginning, they won't let you down. It's absolutely fine. Okay, everybody. So it's the weekend. I don't think the weather's going to be that nice tomorrow, but Sunday's supposed to be okay. So you can maybe have a sit out on your front porch and maybe get a breath of fresh air. But in the meantime, lots of love to you all. Thank you very much. Thank you to Andy for being on the buttons and faders, and I need to say something else then that would have been sounded slightly odd. So I'll move on. So thank you very much to you all for tuning in. Lots of love. Take care. You know where we are.